Hello, welcome to a new unboxing. Well, today will be a new quadcopter. In fact, it's an AP quadcopter, so to carry GoPro clone, eventually with a gimbal. It's the X380. Well, XK brand is no more or less than the Double Toys subdivision. So, well, I guess they will brand with the name XK all the high-level models of Double Toys. So clearly this model is a new revision of the Double Toys V303, which was the first brushless edition for Double Toys, the first AP. So we can call it also V303 version 2. So here is the box. You can find a very nice box design in black edition. So what you will find in this box? Here is the quadcopter. So if you already saw the V303 or already own one, it immediately reminds you the same general shapes. So what you will find again, you will find these nice landing gears with large feet there, okay. The ground clearance is something like 12 or 13 centimeters, okay, from the bottom part of the battery compartment up to the ground. You have something like 12-13 centimeters. You will find exactly the same general shape on the top, the kind of UFO, okay, style. Now the main novelty in terms of design is the painting, which fake the carbon style, okay. So it's just stickers or painting style, but basically is made in the same time of plastic. Okay, I will enter in more details to this quadcopter later. What also we'll find a huge, that's one of the main novelty of this model for the version 2, a huge battery. Now comes with the 5500 milliamps batteries. I can scale it in weight. Rated 20 CS discharge rate, not so bad in 3S edition. Okay, so close to 325 grams. Come with the X380 connectors, okay, that's all. They advertise that you can fly up to 30 minutes, I guess, without gimbal and camera. But it's a huge model, okay. So it comes with a bag with the camera mount edition, so with some dampening ball, etc. It's for GoPro or GoPro clone, so you can attach it on front. Okay, that's very cool. It's not a classic camera mount. It's you have some perpendicular parts, so I think it's absorbing less vibration than the classic 4 points with dampening ball. It comes with a power adapter. Okay, delivering 12 volts up to 2 amperes and output, okay, and you have to associate with the charger, okay. So you have to charge it with the balancer plug, 3S and 2S. Here it's a 3S. It takes approximately 3 hours to charge. Of course, I strongly advise, if you continue to this hobby, to buy a real charger, because with this one it can be longer and not completely efficient for balancing the LiPo at least. Okay, so what it will come with, you will find a box with 3 elements, a wrench to lock your prop locks, okay, to tight them, a small Allen key to unmount, to unscrew the X screw of your motors, exactly here, this type of motor, screw there, X screw, and finally an USB cable ending with a micro USB. Be aware that you have to use this one to access to the flying controlling software, well, when you will be ready, and also to the included USB drive. So put a sticker mark, okay, so I write it X, like X350. What also, it came with props. There are 47 models, okay. The shaft is 8 millimeters with, as you may see, a double-side flatted part, so it's 8 millimeters. They are more or less DG style, okay. They are out of the box quite well balanced. I didn't really use a lot of tape to balance them, so it's good. I noticed also that you can install some 10-inch props on this model. It's fitting, no problem. So if you want to increase a bit the power, the flying time maybe, or your thrust capacities, you can install some 10-inch. For example, I found that this model from Wingsland Minibet is working, but so be sure to find some 8mm, okay, and with double side flatted there. So in order to be compatible with the, you may see this flat part of the motor shaft here. Okay, so it's quite usual. I will give links in the description. It comes with some instruction manual, black edition in color. It's well done. But you have only the basic, okay? But you have everything you need. Of course, nothing about the software and grade and so on. But you will find at least the most important, the colors, meanings, okay, of the main late statues located on the rear part. I will explain later. What also you will find finally, it's the remote, okay, a large model, very nice to grab. You will need 6 AA batteries to fit it. You can find no external plug there. I didn't find. Yes, oh yes, here an adapter, probably to plug your charger if you install some NEMH batteries inside. Okay, it will avoid you to remove the batteries each time, so you can directly plug your adapter and recharge the batteries inside. So it's a basic remote, but you will have a large screen. That's a good features, a large backlighted screen, LCD. So only 2 switch and 2 position switch, that's all. So the left one is for the headlock. So when it's up, it's no headless mode, and when you turn it down, you are engaging the headless mode. So the reference of the headless is done when you turn on the quadcopter. So the reference, if I install and turn in the quadcopter like this, the heading will be like this. Okay, and the right switch is to just actionate the return to home. So very basic. So the first thing you can remark on about, no specific flight mode. It means, for example, that by default this quadcopter is working in pure GPS and GPS environment holding. It means that you cannot fly in manual mode. Okay, so clearly this quadcopter is dedicated for beginners who want a first AP model. Okay, to perform smooth flight for filming and using a GoPro clone. It's probably an advantage, but also it can be a default. What's happening if you have a GPS problem? Okay, if you have bad reception, it could be a potential flyaway problem. So also in this remote, you will find this button, so-called Takeoff. If you press it long time, if your quadcopter is on the ground, you can take off. So, and the quadcopter will raise from 1 meter approximately. If you are already in the air, if you press it more than 2 seconds, you will land. So this button is used for takeoff and to land. Nice feature, is working very well, very ideal for beginners. I like it. Well, finally here, this button is to control, if you have the gimbal version or if you install yours, is to install the tilt orientation of your gimbal. So you can control only one axis. Okay, that's already not bad. I would prefer 2 axes with a small joystick, but it's like this with 2 pots like this. Anyway, what I can say more, you can find the trim button there, classic, and well, you can find some trace of potential switch here or here, but probably there are some connection inside, but maybe you can extend some extra switch, you can add some extra switch. Okay, I will return now to the quadcopter. So notice that you have to use the on USB cable this time. Let's start with the the common thing with the V303. You will find again the big two LED lights. So it's green, it's very good, pretty cool. And if I open the main novelty here, one of the main is the huge battery compartment. So you can install the battery like this, no problem. It's already fitting. I can give the dimension of the battery if you want. I already gave the weight. Now I can give the dimension if you want to spare one. So in length it's more than 100, let's say 105 millimeters. In width it's 34 millimeters, and in height, okay, it's even maybe more, it's 44. Okay, so I don't find there is a lot of free room to install a larger model, maybe just a few. Okay, yes, maybe in the width position you can extend a bit. It comes with the XT connector, that's a good. It's a little bit hard to remove, but it's like this. So one of the second novelty of this quadcopter is the new transmitters. New design come with also a new radio frequency chip. Now is using a Futaba protocol based. So this type of protocol is known to be very efficient. And on two legs of the quadcopter, I can remember well, I guess this one and this one, you will find the two antenna of the 2.4 GHz receiver. So you have a diversity 2.4 GHz receiver, which is improving a lot the control range, and it's announced to have 1,000 meter control range, so double the former one of the V303, so which is pretty good. So the larger batteries and at least the double range of the control, it's already justifying the upgrade. Or if you are hesitating between the V303 or this one, I guess it's already you're already going to this choice, because you have only 30 or 40 dollars of difference between the models, so it's almost nothing. What I can say more, well, let's look at the business. As you can see, I installed here the Walkera G2D rails to attach a gimbal, the G2D gimbal. So it's pretty easy out of the box. It takes 1 minute. It's very easy. I will show how you install after the gimbal. So when you install, you screw the rails. If you want, just clips like this, and voila, it's attached. So how to connect it? It's pretty easy. You have three ports there. I will explain. Here you will find the micro USB connection port here. Here two ports. This one, the left one, is the power port to power your gimbal, okay? And this one is the servo plug. So let's start with the power plugs. It's delivering 3S, so close to 12 volts at the beginning. There is no sign which is the plus and the negative pads. So I will tell it the most on the left, okay? If you have the USB on the left, the most on the left pins is the ground. The more on the right is the plus 12 volt, okay? I use some nails ink to write on the canopy, okay? So be sure to do a mark like this to not get wrong when you will connect your gimbal. The same for the servo plug. The ground is completely on the left one. The middle is the plus 5 volt and the external is the signal, okay? So you have to correctly connect. There is no sign. I would expect to have something written on the canopy. It's a drawback for me because you can cook your gimbal and much more. So I don't like this slack. Well, what I can say about this X380, I can give an indication of weight without the batteries. So I can use again my small scale. I will use this box star, okay, installed vertically, okay. So standalone without the battery, without props. I hope it's in equilibrium. Yeah, it's scaling something like 620 18 grams. You have to add 300 something, 325, so it's already 900, close to 40 grams. And if you add the props, let's say, so you have 355, sorry, so plus 618, you're reaching something like 900, blah blah blah, 900, close to 70, okay, more or less, approximately, close to 1 kilo. Okay, so the total weight when it's takeoff, it's close to 1 kilo. It's a little bit heavy, but it's okay. You have some strong motors, so let's talk about the motors. They are 22 type, okay, with 12 millimeters 8, and they announced to be a 950 kV, so it's powerful. The shaft, already mentioned about the props, so you will check that fact that you will need some. The inner part of the shaft is 6 millimeters, and the external one is close to 8, if I'm not wrong, 6, 7, but 8 on the non-flat zone. Okay, so 6 inner, 8 outer part of the shaft. What I can say more? Yes, I said that on the 2 legs you will find the 2 diversity antenna, and on the third one of the legs you will find the compass. So I can't remember which one it was, maybe this one or this one. So you will find the compass is not located really on the PDB power distribution board, but more on the extremity of one of the legs. So be aware. I will show in a specific video how to do the compass, but it's exactly the same way that the V303, so it's a good thing. Concerning the flying controlling board, well, if I'm not wrong, it's more or less, again, a 0 UAV flying controlling board. I was able to use the provided USB cable and to plug on the computer, only to see the USB device. So how to do that? You have first to plug the micro USB device, like this. Okay. Plug first on your laptop, then turn on the quadcopter, okay, and you will see the all the file of the associated USB device. Unfortunately, I was not able yet to connect to the associated software to configure the different parameters. It's still under investigation. I hope to produce as soon as possible a video showing that. Okay, so I think now I describe I can see, yes, I can show how it's working. I can plug again the gimbal to show how well it's working. Okay, I will correctly connect the port. So the plus should be on the right. Double check each time. Okay. Like this. Ground well on the left, plus on the right. Okay, it's done. Well, and now, oh, I modded my G2D for a Mobius cam, but you can use whatever. And you will see one of the nice features of this quadcopter is a nice and bright LEDs. So I will install the plug. I can start the remote first. I don't install any props for sure. Okay. As you can see, now the Gearbest is installed. It's working more or less. Okay. Okay. So it's not perfectly done, but it's okay. So concerning the back LED status, so when you saw 2 green flashing, it means that you're receiving perfectly the GPS. I am indoors, it's working already well. It means that the GPS system is really efficient, the sensibility of the GPS board is great. So one also main advantage of this new revision is the GPS stability and precision. It's announced to have 0.5 meters of variance standard derivation about your position. It's great. You will see on the video this quadcopter, when it's hold on your position, and it's pretty easy with this kind of radio, because if you don't touch the sticks, release the sticks, the quadcopter will stay in place where he is, in the same altitude. It's great, and you won't deviate more than 0.5 meters. It's great to perform video platform. It's ultra stable. It's really, really great. I like these features, and it's working very well. So the third main advantage of the former edition is this grid stability, the improved stability in the GPS holding and the computation of this position. Okay, so when you will see these two green lights, it means everything is okay. And as you see, I can see I am indoors. I'm receiving more than 6 satellites, I think, to have more than 2 green lights. If you are see one and one red one, it means you are receiving less than 6 satellites, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so this less status is explained in this documentation. Okay, so for example, when you are engaging the return to home, you have a typical sequence of LEDs. So you have a continuous red flash. It's continue, a solid red color. Okay, and if you for example, I don't know, if you have engaging the headless, it's continuously green, flashing fast, and so on. You have everything explained. It's the same than the V303, sorry. Okay, so it's great. You can see it very well even in the daylight. Okay, I will now conclude my unboxing and quick analysis. You have to check my outdoors video, of course. Well, definitively this quadcopter is great for an entry platform model. The stability is just great, even in the wind. So as you may see, it's sometimes pretty hard to remove the XT60 connector. So it got a great stability. It's not ultra fast quadcopter. It's moving not so fast. Maybe it will be able to tune everything when the software will be ready. You have a huge amount of flying duration. Without a gimbal, you have something like 25-30 minutes. It's great. Remove at least 5-10 minutes if you install a gimbal. But it's already more than 20 minutes, which is really great. It's ultra stable, wind resistant. The standard deviation of your positionment is great, very low value. Huge batteries. Nice LEDs, nice visible LED status. It's ultra stable for beginners, so definitively I really like it. If you are looking for such model stable just to make some videos and you don't care about how to fly it, this model is for you. If you are looking more for a sportive model, this one is not for you. Choose a more sporty one, the W350, for example, Flying 3D X8 or Cherson 620. Okay, so I will end this unboxing and quick analysis. If you have some question, please type below. Okay, I will write the RC Groups thread soon with a lot of photos, etc. If you like this video, please thumb it. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Bye bye.